Hello guys and welcome to another video of the environmental law series. In the last chapter we have already dealt with the history of the environmental law, and in today's chapter we are going to learn about the constitutional provisions with regards to the environmental law. As we know, in the last chapter we learned that the Stockholm Declaration in 1972 changed the whole course of the environmental protection in India. A very first amendment which focused on the environmental aspect of India was in the 42nd amendment. This was in the year 1976. In this amendment, we see that Article 48A was added to the directive principles of state policies. Now, according to this Article 48A, it says that the state shall endeavor to protect and to improve the environment and to safeguard the forest and wildlife of the country. We will be looking into many cases in the future with regards to the environmental law, and you will observe constantly that the judges and the jurors focuses a lot on this article law 48A while giving their judgment. So it acts like sort of like a backbone to many judgments which are to be given. If you look into the article 81AG, we notice that which is with regards to the fundamental duty. It says to protect, it is a fundamental duty to protect and improve the natural environment, including the forest, lake, rivers and wildlife, and to have compassion for the living creatures. Now, what does this mean? That is that it is a duty as the citizen of India to look after the forest, lakes and wildlife, and to have sort of compassion to the living creatures or the birds and animals. Furthermore, the amendment also introduced a change in the Schedule 7, wherein the forest and wildlife were transferred from the state list to the concurrent list. There are many cases which can be listed here, but I'll be dealing them in a whole nother video wherein I'll be referring to the important cases with regards to the environmental law. But for this video, we are going to deal with the case called as mcMehta versus the Union of India, which is also known as the vehicular pollution case. In this case, Article 47 and 48 were considered, wherein the court also mentions that it is the basic right of a human to live in a pollution-free environment, and therefore where there is a right to live, that is right to life, means it has a direct connection with Article 21. Therefore, next we are going to look into the Article 21. Now, Article 21 majorly focuses on the right to life aspect. Now, the Article 21 states that no person shall be deprived of his life or personal liberty except according to the procedure established by law. Now, this means that the Article 21 gives the right to life. Therefore, moreover, highlighting the fact that a person has a right to live in a pollution-free environment, because if the environment itself is polluted, the life expectancy also reduces. Therefore, environmental law has a direct relations or the direct nexus to the right to life. Furthermore, if we look into more articles with regards to the environmental law, we are herein going to refer to Article 14. Now, you all must be wondering what Article 14 has got to do with environmental law. Now, Article 14, as we know, it deals with the right to equality. This right to equality is with regards to the judgments or the cases. So, what happens when a person is suffering from an environmental problem or an environmental nuisance, and if that person approaches the court, it is the duty of the judge to give a arbitrary free judgment. Okay, so the right of equality in relation to the environment is with regards to the non-arbitrary judgment, as the arbitrary judgment defeats the purpose of equality. Therefore, if a case with regards to the environment approaches the court of law, the decision should be arbitrary free. Now, the next article we are going to look into is Article 246. Now, according to Article 246, it includes a division of the various responsibility and sections into the various lists, that is the union list, state list and the concurrent list. Now, with regards to the environmental protection, the union list deals with the interstate rivers, mines, oil field, etc. The state list deals with the public health, sanitization, water supply, etc. And the concurrent list deals with forest, wildlife and minerals and other matters as well. And the last article here we are going to deal with is Article 253. Now this article empowers the environment to implement laws with regards to the international declaration. So through this article, it is the duty of the parliament to pass the laws or pass the regulation of international declarations which have been signed by India at the international level into the laws and regulations for the Indian people. So therefore all the declarations which India has signed, like the Stockholm Declaration and the other declarations, it is the duty of the Indian to incorporate those laws and those regulations in the Indian legal system and for the Indian people. And that's all for today's video, guys. In today's video we have dealt with the constitutional provisions and the constitutional relation with regards to the environmental law. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.